What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC, checking out the Grim Workshop monthly subscription for June of 2023. For $20 a month, they send you EDC gear in the form factor of credit card tools or dog tags, really anything super compact that you have on you, not meant to replace the actual tool, but to be stuff that you actually carry with you. Some of it's EDC related, some of it's more like bushcrafting and that sort of thing, but definitely a fun subscription at a pretty affordable price. So let's dive in and see what they got. Usually you get about 2 tools plus a couple knowledge cards, tip cards, and stuff like that. So we'll see what we got here. It doesn't look like I made it quite all the way through that package, but just about. So right off the bat, it looks like we have a content list. You feel free to read through that, but it does have a members only discount they specify. So I guess that's no longer available to everyone, members only. But looks like up first we have their patch, one of their patches. A lot of the times these are concealment, but not always. So let's take a look at it. So it does have that backing on there to store it, but I think this is gonna also be one where you can store gear behind the pouch. So sorry for the ripping noise, but did want to show that, and it is one of those. So you can store some of their flat gear back here, hide it on your patch panel, and no one really knows that there's anything back there. So if you want to put something that you just don't want to lose, or like lockpick, stuff like that, a coin, anything will fit behind there. That's pretty small and flat. This is a standard probably 2" by 3" patch. So I've gotten a few of those. This is more of a general one. Sometimes they're very themed, and so this one looks like it's a little bit more general, and that is valued at $9.95. and going to be our secondary item this month. We do have the usual individual packing peanut in there that they throw in just for fun, and our main item, which looks like it's the Jamie Burleigh signature card. Not so familiar with him. It looks like it's an instructor, writer, and founder of the Old World Alliance. Specializes in old world and primitive living techniques, many of which have been nearly forgotten, and has a multitude of multifunctional trapping tools able to create several traps from the single space on a single credit card. Each item can be removed and then put back into the card. So their retention backing is actually pretty good. Kind of got my finger. Is actually pretty good. So if you remove any of these, you can put them back on there. It's not a permanent thing. Depending on how like gunked up they get, obviously that's going to affect it. But they do a pretty good job of sticking back to that material. So you see you have the saw, a bunch of different trapping triggers and things like that, some fishing hooks as well as a file. And so pretty cool card, not one that I'm going to get a ton of use out of. Just where I live isn't somewhere where I'm even allowed to do any trapping, and so not going to get a ton of use out of these, but these are really cool. And if you're someone who's super into like bushcrafting and that sort of thing, these are definitely helpful. But not so familiar with him, definitely going to have to check him out as well. We also got before I move on, the value on that was $21.95. So we're at about $31 or so at this point, $32. And so definitely over our value. Before I get to the tip cards, we get their typical business card that will double as a spool. Sometimes you get this, sometimes you don't. I always hold on to them. They're good if you want to spool some fishing line or thread, things like that. They work well. You can obviously make them out of just any old card by cutting them yourself, but nice that they're already kind of in that format. So always hold on to those as well. Now our tip cards are definitely geared around that main card that we got with the trapping and the fish hooks. So we have the first one is FD5. It's the skin and gut small game. So it shows you how to skin and gut a squirrel. And so there's step-by-step instructions on the back, as well as a few illustrations to help you out on the front of the card. Now similarly on the next card we have H2. This one's hunting, and it's for hunting small game rabbits. So where to hunt them, their calorie and fat intake, protein, as well as some step-by-step again, when to hunt and how to hunt rabbits. So cool cards that go along with a very specific theme this time. So overall, a pretty good value. These are $1.85 each. So we're looking around $35, $36 total. And then again, if you are a member, you can get 50% off on the Bushcraft cards. I'm assuming it's associated with your email now. It didn't used to be, so I guess that's a change, probably because they want to limit it to the membership and make it a kind of an added benefit, but a little bit of a bummer there. But overall, not a bad value. The cards are also a little bit different this month as well, but not too much of a change. Looks like you get the same information. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And I hope you have a great one. Take care.